Welcome. And today on Age Against the Machine, we are joined by three of our wonderful members here at Wayne Senior Center. And we are going to challenge the idea of what it really means to be acting your age. We're going to talk to these members who are not slowing down. They are staying active and being involved and have found a community here at Wayne Senior Center, but also outside of Wayne Senior Center. So thank you so much for coming and joining us. Thank you for being here.
Oh, thank you for asking us.
Of course, of course.
And I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeMille.
Oh, I'm so glad you guys are here. Can you introduce yourself and how long have you been coming to Wayne Senior Center?
My name is Joan Lothry. I've been coming to the Senior Center for a year and a half, close to 2 years now.
Okay. And can you give us a little idea of what you do here at Wayne Senior Center? What brings you here?
I specifically came for the line dance class because I like dancing.
Yeah.
And I like line dancing. But I stayed for the Silver Sneakers class. I've stayed for other classes. I'm constantly challenged by all of the different classes that they have here. And I even brought something that I did in my watercolor class.
Yes, show Steve,
Yes,
show Eileen.
yes.
Yes.
My carrots.
They're beautiful. They are wonderful. You did a great job. You started with exercise and it's kind of evolved into more exercise classes, but other, I know you've been to trivia classes that
Yes.
we've done. You've been to different talks and speakers and things like that. So that's it's great that we see you now. I want to say it's like three times a week at least.
Well,
Sometimes more.
now it's actually 4 times a week.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
All right, very good.
And Francis especially,
yes,
has
with
helped with
technology.
it.
Yeah.
Yes, with
Absolutely.
technology. So.
Yeah. Perfect. All right, Steve, can you introduce yourself and how long have you been coming to Wayne Senior Center?
My name is Steve Trebovic. I like Steve T because people have trouble pronouncing that name.
Steve T.
But I've been coming here 2.5 years, I think.
Okay.
And I started here because my wife passed away 3 years ago, and it's not fun living alone, and you need company. And I came here and found that company, and
Absolutely.
it's been good for me.
Yeah, good. So what classes do you do here? What are you involved in?
I take this sit and stretch and a chair yoga and 2 or 3 times a week. And I also use the machines in the gym.
The gym?
The cycling machine is there. I use that. I cycle a lot, often, but not in bad weather. So I can come here for that as well.
Absolutely. And don't forget about Tuesdays, walking club. Now.
Oh, yeah. We started the walking club, and that's good for me.
It's a good another form of exercise, yeah.
Yeah, it really is. Being outside with people you know and conversation. And the miles, you don't think of that.
No, you
just,
don't. Yeah. You do cycle outside, though. How many miles do you typically go?
Well, lately 20 miles, 25.
Okay.
And I do lead rides for the club. The club is the Bicycle Club of Philadelphia.
Okay.
If anybody's interested, it's phillybikeclub.org,
Oh, okay.
the website.
Okay.
And we list rides.
Yep.
And I'll list rides lately from Valley Forge Park down to Conshohocken or down to the city.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
The walking club?
Yeah.
How far do you walk and where do you walk?
Oh, we do a 2-mile round trip on the Radnor Trail.
Yeah.
And we meet at 9:30 on Tuesdays, 9:30 in the morning. And everybody's welcome.
Yeah.
You should come.
You should come.
We had
I
6.
think I might.
Yeah.
You should.
That sounds like fun.
Eileen, can you please introduce yourself and how long have you been coming to Wayne Senior Center?
I'm Eileen Longacre, and I've been coming to the Wayne Senior Center not quite a year.
Okay.
And I've always exercised with people because I'm pretty solitary. I'm an artist, and a lot of my work is solo. So that, and I have no self-discipline when it comes to exercise, and I know how much I need it. So I used to go to a gym local here in Wayne, and after the pandemic, they were sold to somebody else who did not want to honor my lifetime membership. And I thought, well, I am not starting again.
No, right.
So I started looking, and I remembered passing the Wayne Senior Center right by the train station, which is right across the street. And I thought, I'll go check that out.
Yeah.
And I wasn't even expecting that I'd be able to get exercise here. I just thought I'd just check it out.
Right.
But I came in, and everyone was so welcoming. That was one of the most wonderful things about it, was there was a smile on everyone's faces, and they were so helpful. And there was a class going on. I can't remember which one. But then I started coming. If I'm in town and if I can, I will come every day.
Yeah.
Because I like all the different instructors, and they're all different.
Yeah.
There's the Silver Sneakers. There's
That's
Kenny,
right.
who's got all this liveliness with the line dancing also, and Lisa. And there's both the chair yoga, and then there's the sit and stretch. And I like the idea that people of all different capabilities can comfortably work out together.
Yeah.
And that they take the time to help explain, especially to a new person like I was, what you're when I wasn't sure how high I was supposed to lift my arm or which direction, and they were just so welcoming and helpful. And then it kind of went from there.
Yeah.
So I really come whenever I can.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think what's similar between all three of you is you all three said that when you first started coming, it was maybe for a specific, line dancing or sit, move, stretch, or like a sit, move, stretch, and how it's progressed over time. So again, today we're talking about acting your age, right? And, who says that when you get to a certain age, you have to slow down? Because you guys are proof that you're not slowing down. You're not slowing down. So thank you all for sharing. I just want to ask, since we're talking about acting your age, when you hear that phrase, what does that mean to you?
That phrase to me is threefold,
Okay.
because I think of age in terms of my birth age. That's number one. Which is set in stone.
Right. Right.
And then I think about my physical age, and I'm thinking about last year when I had my wellness
Yeah.
annual,
Yep.
fitness at the doctor. I was like almost 15 years younger on almost everything
Wow.
that
Wow, that's
that
amazing.
they said. I thought so too.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's amazing.
And so there's that, and then there's the mental age. And my mental age, I think, is closer to around 50. I mean, in my mind, I keep thinking, this is how old I am.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
it's a combination, and so I can't ever answer that question unless it's specific to one of those three.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I don't generally answer that type
you
of
don't think of it as acting
Right.
your age. Yeah,
Right.
that's a great answer. Yeah. How about you, Steve?
Good question about that. I've thought about the age thing. How old do you feel? How old are you physically? How old are you on the calendar? For me, it's what you can do
Yeah,
and what you feel like doing, and continuing to do that.
yeah,
Keeping moving, keeping the blood flowing. I think that's what I do, and don't think about age.
Yeah.
Try not to anyway.
yeah, absolutely. That's a great answer. Yep. How about you, Eileen?
Well, that was the problem for me, because from the time I grew up, I was never age appropriate, because I was always young I was like a year and a half young in my class.
Yeah.
And I was the baby of the family. There were only two of us. So my brother was quite a bit older. So you just did what you could do
Yeah.
within your range of possibilities. And I never ever related to this question.
Well, so it seems like you all have another common thread of it's about the mindset. You never really thought about age. It's more about what's happened to you and how you said the word change. You didn't say stop what you're doing. Change how you're doing it, right? So
Like whether you're using crutches or not.
yes. Correct. Right.
But keep moving.
Yes, keep moving, but do it differently, right? Do it differently. I love that. Joan, do you think you act your age?
It all depends upon what the situation
yeah.
is.
Yep.
You know, because if I'm thinking I'm in my 50s, then I'm going to act like I'm in my
Like you're in your
50s.
50s, absolutely.
If I think that I am 82, which is actually my birth age, then I'm going to, well, I don't know if I act like 82. I have no idea. It's such a combination.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just going to do what
you
want to do and can do.
Love that. I love that. Steve, do you think you act your age?
No. But if I did, I wouldn't be around, I think.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
No, most of the time I'm in a group. I may be the oldest person there,
Okay.
but I can't think about that. I can't. I want company. I want activity. I want to be active, and so I'm generally with people that are active but younger.
Yep. Yeah.
And so I don't act my age with them. I feel like I'm acting younger,
Right.
because I'm with them.
Right. You're with other people who, absolutely. I like that. Eileen, do you think you act your age?
I don't know. You tell me.
Based on all these answers so far, I don't think any of you, right? Like you are all having the mindset of I'm not stopping. I'm going to stay active and do what I can. And you know what I say? I just said do what I can, but a minute ago you just said, Joan, do what I want to do.
Yes.
Which I like that better. I like that. I think the answer is no, right? No. And who came up with that? Who said that you have to
Exactly.
Who said that you have to act your age or that you have to you reach a certain age, you're stopping, or who made that rule up, right?
Not me.
No, not me. I want to go back to Steve. You talked about cycling, okay? And you started riding a bike when you were a kid, right?
Yeah.
And what was that? What did that mean to you? Why was that important for you?
It was a freedom because as a kid growing up in Philadelphia, North Philadelphia, I didn't go anywhere except going to school, grade school, and anywhere I would go would be with my parents. But I was able to, with getting comfortable, learning how to bike ride, and go with people in the neighborhood, kids my age, and go into New Jersey, go over the bridge on my own, independently, and explore places like that, go swimming over there. And then it was great to be able to do that.
It gave you that freedom.
So I stayed with bike riding, and at times raising the kids, I got them bikes. Maybe I didn't bike as much then, pursuing a career, I guess you call it that.
Yeah.
It was a job. And raising a family. But after that, the kids went their own way, which is what you normally hope that they will. Then I got back on the bike and started riding again, joined a club, and got friends and still have friends from early on when I was riding with the bike club. And it's still there. Yeah. I'm on the board of directors of the bike club. And it's not just, it's the social aspect of it that appeals to me.
Yeah. So you're getting that physical, workout as well, but you have a social side. You have a community with them.
You get bumped by people who want to ride and ask you, so you get into it.
Yeah.
And it's essential, I think. And I need bumps. I need people to come and say, let's do this, let's do that.
Absolutely.
And that helps me.
Yeah.
Talk about staying young. That'll do it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, and also riding 20 to 25 miles.
Actually, that's not a lot of miles.
Okay, well, that's a lot of miles for somebody who does
Your lungs
not
think it's a lot of
cycle.
miles, or my lungs would think it was a lot of miles.
Right. So that's amazing. I mean, that's just amazing. What keeps you motivated to cycle? Is it the social?
Oh, no, it's the thing about, that's part of it, of course. But what's the one, I've heard this one kicked around. Motion is lotion.
Yeah.
And riding really stimulates me.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like it wakes you up.
Yeah.
If you want to, slack off or something, you have to get over that to ride.
Yeah.
If you don't, you got to keep moving.
Yeah.
Or you fall down, which I've done a few times. But no, that's something I think is good for me.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. The community that not just there with cycling, but also you have the community here. You also, I know you volunteer too. So you have all these different...
It's good for me.
Yeah.
And I know that, and I appreciate that, and I'm grateful to be able to do it.
Absolutely. Yeah, good. So community is important.
Oh, yeah.
To you. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, good. Joan, you've also you're very active, and you've been active throughout your life. You've, moved around. You've had a couple of different jobs, and you've always wanted to keep learning and keep staying active and moving. The way you're active today is different than how you were active before, right?
Yes.
It's just the change. So tell us a little bit how that's evolved, maybe what you've done in the past and how it kind of led you to coming in here 3-4 days a week and line dancing.
I've always loved sports of any kind and would always participate. I have run track.
Okay.
I played softball. I played on a women's semi-pro field hockey team. I was an Oakland Raiderette.
Good girl.
I just enjoyed moving, and
Yeah.
it always made me feel better.
Yeah.
And I also found that, because when I got married, every time my husband had a promotion, it involved a move from one place to another. So I've lived all over the country.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I would always do whenever I got to someplace new was involve myself in some form of physical activity, because you can build community there,
Absolutely.
meet new people.
Yep.
And I don't know, it just kept me fit, and the activity kept me, I guess, it kept me happier.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it was the endorphins,
Yep.
doing that.
Yep. Absolutely.
You were mentioning volunteering, and I coached soccer teams, youth soccer, when I lived in both Massachusetts and when I lived in Connecticut.
Yeah.
I played tennis.
Yeah.
And until it was too much.
Yeah.
I have a knee replacement,
Okay.
incidentally. But anyway, it was just too much, and I evolved to different things.
Yep,
So
evolved. There you go.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah. So I'm still moving, but I'm just moving in a different way. And
Absolutely.
I'm exercising my body and my brain.
And your brain, absolutely.
at the same time.
I didn't even think about that when you are, you're moving to different locations, how important it is to find community. We mentioned this before. You come in for line dancing, you come in for silver sneakers, right?
Yes.
The
sit,
move, stretch, yes.
is
And you
new.
showed earlier, not just exercise classes, but also art classes
Yes.
too. Why is it important for you to keep trying these new things and also learning new things?
I have a friend who is a neurologist.
Mm-hmm.
And, about 20 years ago, I discovered, or, he mentioned that you can kind of stave off dementia,
Mm-hmm.
Alzheimer's, whatever, by doing things where you're learning something new
Yeah.
all the time,
Yep.
because you build new synapses
Mm-hmm.
in your brain
Yeah.
before they die off and don't
Yeah.
continue.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's when I picked up line dancing.
Yep.
And decided, well, this was good because he said you learn new steps.
Yep.
It's an anaerobic exercise and it's an aerobic exercise.
Yep.
So those three things were all good for that.
Yep.
It's very important to me. And so I have that I've kept,
Yeah.
for a long time.
Absolutely. Learning new things. Yeah. I also love too that you have brought people to line dancing. You've said, hey, come on over here. We're line dancing. We're having a good time. But you've also met new people.
Yes, I have.
So the, being a part of a community means a lot to you. And not just here, but you're a part of different communities as well.
Yeah.
So
Especially seeing as how, again, with all the moves I've had, my kids were grown before we ever even moved here into Pennsylvania. So I don't have a family.
yeah,
So I make my families in the
love
different
that.
things that I do.
I love that. Yeah.
And this is one of my families.
Yep.
And everybody knows me. It's like, you
Yeah.
remember the program Cheers?
Yes.
Where
Of course. Of course.
everybody knows your name.
Everybody knows your name. Yep.
So anyway,
true.
that's
Absolutely.
important to me.
Absolutely. And I see you, Eileen, down that. Well, Steve too, but also Eileen shaking your head.
We have to say the physical activity side was huge in my life.
Was
growing
it?
up. I
Yeah.
was
Yes.
I was a competitive
Yes.
swimmer until I got really sick, and then
Yeah.
surfing.
Yep.
And then when I got to Utah, Mom said, "Well, you can always ski. It's almost the same."
Well, yeah, I was going to say, I guess you're not
So,
surfing much.
so
in
there was
Utah.
always something. So I could totally relate
Yes.
to what Joan was saying.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, and you've
And
also
ballroom
lived-
dancing, we was a real ballroom dancing family.
Okay.
And so,
that's right.
to have that gone.
Yeah,
And every movement that you make is integrated into every other thing you do.
Absolutely.
And I think if I had any advice to give to anybody, a youngster growing up, do exercises and sports that require
Yeah.
stretching and movement. I mean, swimming butterfly, for example.
Oh, yeah.
I have a lot more flexible shoulders than anybody in the class practically,
yeah.
because when you're young, that's when you get it, guys.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
know, so.
It's true. You realize that physical, because it's been so prominent in your life, you realize that physical exercise, and what it does for your body. How does exercise also help you mentally as well?
But it also, for me, just like Steve was talking about, it is a social activity for me, because everything I do, all my artwork is very solitary, and I am kind of I enjoy the solitude. When we had COVID, a lot of people were just suffering by being by themselves. I was by myself for a year. I had no problem with that.
Yeah.
And I was getting a lot of artwork done, and I was focused, and that was fine.
Yeah.
But
And I was
missed,
riding on my Peloton.
Yeah, I missed the exercising, because running up and down a few stairs isn't enough.
It's not the same. Yeah.
The things that I've done physically, that's where my social life came into, or with gardening. I belong to a garden club, and I've become very involved using my art for that too.
Okay.
Doing big exhibits for the Philadelphia Flower Show, or doing stuff for my own garden club.
Right.
So, but a lot of what brings me to that is the people are there.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that is an important part of life.
Absolutely. Yeah. Your art and creativity has been, I don't want to say a job, right? Or a career, right? Because You never really, well, you can explain it. You never really looked at it that way.
No. It was like, because I never charged money for it. Everything I've done has been pretty much philanthropic, or, you go to school and then they need, what do they need? Stuff. Let's decorate for the gala of, fundraiser. Let's send out, get invitations. Who can design them?
I can.
Right. So I've done a lot of that since I moved here. That's how I met people too, was getting involved with those.
You never looked at it as, well, I'm going to do this for so many years and then I'm going to retire from, like, you never looked at yourself as stopping.
Have you ever heard of an artist who retired?
I guess not.
I mean, even if they have to strap their brushes on with,
Yeah, that's true.
It's like,
that's a neat, I think that's an interesting way of looking at it, right?
But that's why that when the age thing came in, or what's age appropriate, and I just thought, my attitude toward my work hasn't changed at all.
No,
I mean, I just have to do
great.
it. It's not like a choice.
And you enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
But,
I love that.
But I do like having people, and it's also brought people to me because they get kind of curious about what you're doing, and then they start talking. And and whereas I would not approach people, probably.
Right.
I get approached for things like that, and that's nice, Yeah. The variety of people that you meet coming here, it's amazing.
It really is. Yeah.
Very involved, and people from all different cultures and all different interests, and that's what kind of kept me here more than the hour to exercise.
Absolutely. It's just another example of the people that we have that come here, and a lot of them have the same mindset as the three of you, as, we're not, just because we are, what society says, we have to stop doing this or retire at this age or slow down. That's not true. What advice would you give to someone who wants to stay active and engaged later in life? So maybe somebody who, is in their 40s, 50s, 60s and looking at, what are we going to do?
Don't stop in the middle of your life to take a break.
There you go. Keep
doing it.
Absolutely.
You agree?
Absolutely, I agree.
Yeah?
Yeah. Just keep moving. If you don't, you miss out on so much.
Yeah.
I agree.
Have there been times where, you have days where you just don't feel, I'm not, it's a rainy day outside, I don't feel like getting up to do this or whatever. How do you stay motivated? How do you get yourself motivated in those moments?
Actually, I have rheumatoid arthritis. If I sit still for too long, everything stiffens up, and then I'm really in bad shape.
Yeah.
So that's motivation.
Absolutely.
Right there.
Absolutely.
Get up, move, Joan.
Yep. Yeah. Now, Steve, I know it's hard to, when it's bad weather outside, it's hard to get out on your bike. How do you get motivated to maybe come in here and do the classes in here?
There are other things.
Yeah.
And, a lot of other things. And I have to keep doing them or looking for things to do. Otherwise, I might freeze up.
Yeah.
Seriously. So it's a motivation factor to me, is to get out, even if and come down here perhaps, or find something in the neighborhood that I had been thinking about getting involved in, and getting involved.
Yeah.
Being around people, finding a way to be around people, particularly coming here, is very motivational to me.
Yeah.
I can't stand myself at home.
I absolutely
Do you know, I just have to add something. I just have to add something here, because it's what I felt so strongly, is I like the scale of the place. There's such an intimacy, and you're not meeting 100 people that are all clamoring to do something and get in a crowded room or whatever. But everybody that I've met has been really nice and interesting in their own particular thing, and welcoming, and you feel like these nice big warm arms are coming around to get you. And there's no other place that I know or that I've seen to come in here. You just feel like it's a large family.
Yeah.
I belong to 2 senior citizen places.
Yeah.
But I come here 4
Me
days
too.
a week,
Yeah.
and I go there 1 day a week.
Yeah.
And I think it's for the exact same reason you said.
Yeah.
And it's because of meeting people that I've met here, you being one of them, because I met
there
you.
you
Yeah. No, we met in a silver sneakers class.
Right. Well, and we were both from California.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
you know.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
We found we had a
Yeah.
lot of common interests.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right.
And so she's part of my little family,
Yeah,
too.
yeah. Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Do you think that age should define what we can or can't do? Or is it something we define for ourselves? Yeah.
And the birth age should not define you. It should be your mental age. If you want to do it, that's the mental age. And the physical age, is if you can physically do it.
Yeah.
So,
Absolutely.
but it shouldn't be the birth age.
Right. How about you, Steve?
I would agree with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Each one of us has to navigate through life, and there are things that some can do and others can't. You have to find a way to enjoy life, whatever time you have, because it's a treasure. Life is a,
Absolutely.
and getting the most out of it is what we should be doing.
Yep. Absolutely. Eileen, you think the same? You feel the same?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I never felt like there was a time I should be doing something or shouldn't be doing it. Or,
Yeah.
I mean, it was never presented. In fact, until you were talking about things we might be discussing, and I thought, I've never even thought of that before.
I know.
And nobody said, well, when you're this age, you should be doing this or that.
Yeah,
You know? It's
yeah.
like, no.
That was never on your.
No, and so many of my
Mind.
friends, even with education, I mean, I took a long time. I went to a bunch of schools. But even now, like, there's a lot of my friends, I still will take an errant class here or there
Yeah.
at mainline school night
Yeah,
or
yeah,
something.
yeah.
So we're all, and nobody said, oh, you shouldn't do that. You're too old to go to school.
Right. Right.
You know?
Right.
So I think that it's just nice to be able to, when you can.
Yeah.
I mean, there are times when your jobs or, you know, taking care of children or whatever prevent you from doing certain things.
Absolutely.
But now,
Yeah.
you know, it's a free reign. Right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. So-
absolutely.
Don't stop.
Don't stop. Don't stop.
And don't allow people to discourage you into doing something because of because they cite your age.
Yeah.
It's what each of us can manage to do and what we want to do.
Yep.
Right.
I worked for the military and was in the military for close to 40 years.
Yeah.
And I took orders.
Yeah.
And it was fine.
Uh-huh.
Steve, we got to do this, go there. Now I have my own life to myself. I'm my own manager, CO.
I love that.
CEO.
Yes. Yep.
And I enjoy it, and I don't accept orders from other people.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you don't miss those.
No, I don't.
No. This podcast in general is all about challenging those stereotypes, right? Challenging the assumptions of aging. And we've been asking all of our guests this final question. How are you disrupting the narrative of getting older? Joan, how are you doing it?
By just continuing to live my life and not even worry about what anybody else is thinking about.
No worries. I like that. Yeah.
And the narrative, it's your narrative. It's nobody else's.
Yeah.
You can read things and that people write and consider them, weigh them, but you make your own decisions. And if you think age is something, your age is something that needs to be a factor, then allow it to be. But otherwise, just keep doing what you like if you can.
Yep. Yep.
I agree with Steve.
Agree. Yeah. I like that. I like that it's your narrative.
But the thing is, I studied how to deal with children and learning, different phases of our lives.
Yep.
We'd read how-to books.
Yep.
I never read a book on how to age.
No.
I didn't even realize they existed.
You're writing the book.
Yeah,
right.
you're writing the book. Absolutely. I love that.
Oh,
I love
did
that.
too.
Yeah. Well, I could easily talk to all three of you all day. You guys have that mindset and it's inspiring. Tell our listeners if they want to come and join you guys in our, line dancing classes, our silver sneakers classes, or just come and sit down, have a lunch,
or even game day.
a game, anything,
day.
trivia, anything. Give it a try. You'll find that community, right? Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
coming. Thank you for joining.
Well, thank you, Andrea.
Thank you for being here.
You've been a great host.
Why, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.